반짝이는 눈빛 눈이 부셔 매일 날 감싸주는 손길.
If I were to take over the Hyesung group, the first thing I'd do is change all the furniture in the chairman's office. Yoon Se-young, already imagining herself as the successor, was excited about her future plans as she returned home after dinner with Choi Myung-ji. However, as they neared Shin Yeo-jin's house, they were shocked to find a pile of belongings outside. These items, including bags, expensive jewelry, and furniture, all belonged to them. Among the mess was a letter, and when they read it, they were devastated. The letter revealed that Yoon Se-young and Choi Myung-ji were about to face serious consequences. The letter explained that they would lose everything they loved first before any legal action was taken, reducing them to nothing before prison. Hwang Jin Goo rushed to Shin Yeo-jin to report how Goo-hana had discovered the truth. He told her that Yoon Se-young had stolen flyers from Go Ji-seok and showed them to Eun-chong and Goo-hana. And Shin Yeo-jin realized that Yoon Se-young had been sabotaging things from the beginning. She also suspected Choi Myung-ji's involvement and found evidence that she had bribed people to interfere. Hwang Jin Goo suggested that they report Yoon Se-young and Choi Myung-ji to the police, but Shin Yeo-jin wanted to take a different approach. She planned to slowly and painfully bring them down, starting by gathering evidence. She instructed Hwang Jin Goo to collect footage from the day Yoo-jin went missing, which clearly showed Yoon Se-young abandoning her. Meanwhile, Secretary Jang uncovered that Choi Myung-ji had embezzled money from the Hyesung group. Before going to the authorities, Shin Yeo-jin decided to take all of their assets, leaving them destitute. One night, after a fancy dinner, Yoon Se-young and Choi Myung-ji were on their way back to the Hyesung group's main house when they saw the pile of belongings in front. Yoon Se-young was stunned. What could this mean? Choi Myung-ji was even more worried when they found the door locked and a letter addressed to them. Inside, they found a lawsuit demanding 30 billion won in damages for their actions. Shocked and devastated, they tried to find a place to stay, but all their cards were frozen and no one would help them. Days later, they ended up in a rundown apartment. Yoon Se-young, used to luxury, was horrified by the small, dirty room. When she couldn't even afford a simple coffee, she realized how far they had fallen. Choi Myung-ji, on the other hand, was still holding on to hope, but her last bit of optimism disappeared when she received a call from Detective Joe, who demanded the money they owed. Detective Joe threatened her, but Choi Myung-ji had nothing left to give. They soon realized that their downfall had come, and with no money and no options, they fled, eventually ending up in prison. Meanwhile, Shin Yeo-jin and Goo-hana, after going through a long period of conflict, reconciled and became close. Eun-chong was also happy for them. Then, Goo-hana and Hwang Jin Goo held a beautiful wedding, and as they walked down the aisle, Shin Yeo-jin watched with tears of joy. It was a moment of peace and happiness, and everything seemed to be falling into place. Goo-hana and Hwang Jin Goo pledged their love to each other, beginning a new chapter in their lives.
'Cause you are beautiful.